Hello everyone, my name is Pragati Dharmale and I am your professor for CIS 060 System Analysis and Design course. So in this video, I have walked you through chapter number 1 of the book. Now, after this chapter, you'll be able to describe the impact of information technology on society, describe the 5 main components of an information system, explain internet business strategies and relationships. You will be able to explain how to use business profiles and models and understand the 7 types of information system used in business. You're going to describe the types of information the 4 classes of users need, and we're going to talk about the tools that enable system analysts to develop, manage, and maintain large-scale information system. Basically, this chapter focuses on the fundamentals of system analysis and design. So let's just start with understanding what does it mean by an information technology. Now, we all know the importance of IT these days. In today's world, information technology has become an integral part of our daily lives. Businesses across the globe rely on IT to drive productivity, enhance customer satisfaction, and maintain a competitive edge. Like, imagine a world where companies use data to anticipate market trends, improve operational efficiency, and create innovative products. This chapter explores how IT is not just a support system, but the core engine that powers modern enterprises. So if we have to take the key points of IT, it is crucial for business successes, enabling better decision-making and operational efficiency. In a global economy, IT help companies stay competitive by leveraging data, software, and networks. The integration of IT into business processes transforms how companies interact with the customers and manage their operations. Let's understand how the IT works. And what exactly is information technology? Information technology, it is the sophisticated blend of hardware, software, and services that allows businesses to manage and share information effectively. Think of IT as the nervous system of the organization, constantly transmitting signals that keep company alive and thriving. If I have to talk about the definition of IT, it involves the combination of hardware, software, and services used to handle information. From early punch, so when did IT evolve? IT, it's not something that has just originated or just arrived. It's something that has evolved over the years, from punch cards to modern cloud computing. It has continuously evolved, driving innovation and efficiency in businesses. In businesses, it enables businesses to automate processes, manage data, and communicate effectively, leading to increased productivity and reduced costs. If I have to say the historical context, think of it as like, let's consider an example of IBM. Well, IBM was a hardware-centric, they used to do hardware-centric operations, but now they're offering services, software and services, highlighting the ever-changing nature of the IT landscape. So IT has evolved over the years, with companies like IBM shifting from hardware-centric operations to offering software and services, highlighting the ever-changing nature of the IT landscape. Now, creating an effective IT system is much like constructing a building. It's a step-by-step process. If you have to create a software, it's a effective IT system process, a step-by-step process which requires planning, design, and execution. System analysis and design is the methodical process through which businesses develop systems that meet their operational needs and strategic goals. Think of it as if you want to do a particular task, you generally plan it. For example, if you have to arrange a birthday party at your home, what do? You plan it. If you have, let's say, 5 family members in your home who are participating in arranging the birthday party, then you will divide the work, right? Somebody will take care of sending invitation to the guests. Somebody will take care of catering, or the other one will be will take care of arranging games or some entertainment or arranging music, etc. Right? So for any task, we plan. Why do we plan? To make it successful. And same thing goes with system analysis and design. But herein, the task that we're talking about is creating a software. Okay. So it's much like planning a party or constructing a building, which requires careful planning, design, and execution. It's a methodical process through which businesses develop systems that meet their operational needs and strategic goals. So if I had to take some key points, I'll say system analysis involves understanding business requirements and designing a system that meets these needs. If I have to talk about system design, it focuses on creating a detailed blueprint of the system, including its architecture, components, and user interface. Proper systems analysis and design ensure that the final system is effective, efficient, and aligns with business objectives. Now, what does this mean? Let's try to understand it through an example. For example, knowing that you are a software developer, let's say you are a software developer and somebody come to you and say that he or let's say she want to design a game. So would you immediately start designing a game? No, you will have many questions, right? And those questions you'll be asking them. For example, you might want to know who are the target customers. Are the target customers children or they're adults? If they are children, then what is the age group that is to be targeted with the game? So, for example, should the game be designed for babies, for toddlers, or for elementary kids, or for middle schoolers, or high schoolers, right? So you need to capture the requirement and you have to capture the minute details of the requirement to design your system. After capturing the requirement, what do? You share it with your team, you identify resources that you would require, you make a plan, you make a blueprint of how you're going to design this system, right? This is system design. Understanding business requirements is system analysis. Focusing on creating a detailed blueprint of the system is system design. And it is important that whichever system you design should meet the end requirement or should meet the requirement of the client. So the measure of the success of your system, one of the measure of the success of your system is it meets the client requirement, the user requirement. This is the gist of what is the system analysis and design. Okay, you want to understand the business requirements, design a system that meet those requirements. And designing means creating a blueprint of the system, which also include its architecture, components, and the user interface. So the whole system, basically. Now, there's one person which plays a very, very important role in all this, and that is a system analyst. The system analyst is the linchpin between business needs and the IT solutions. They translate business goals into technical specifications and ensures that the systems developed meet the needs of the organization. The responsibilities include system analysts gather requirements, design system solutions, and oversee implementation. They need a blend of technical knowledge, business acumen, and communication skills to bridge the gap between IT and businesses. They can significantly influence the success of an IT project by ensuring it meets user requirement and the business goals. So system analysts play a very important role because system analyst is the person or is the bridge between the requirement and the business. Now, we have focused on what is system analysis and design. What is a system analysis? How do you make a system? A system is nothing but combination of the components. Okay? And the components that we're talking about here is hardware, software, data, processes, and people. So system consists of hardware, software, data, processes, and people. Now, when I say hardware, what is the hardware? Hardware is the physical devices that make up the system. It's the physical layer of the information system. Example would be your servers, computers, or networking devices. So hardware is the physical devices that make up the system. If I have to talk about software, software is something that controls the hardware. We have different types of software like system software, application software, etc. System software manages hardware components, and application software support day-to-day businesses or horizontal, vertical, and legacy systems. For example, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Android, Windows operating system, your Google Chrome, um, Mac OS, MS Excel, databases. These are application software. And when you create a complete information system, it consists of hardware, software, processes, people, and data. So it consists of data, all the data that you require to build a software or to build an information system is stored in a database or in a table. We require processes that describes tasks and business functions performed to achieve specific results. Who are the people in this whole information system? People are the stakeholders, means anyone who is interested in the system. So individuals that are interested in an information system are the people that we are talking about here. So anyone who is interested in using your system, designing your system, they are the stakeholders. Okay? So just as the information system consists of people, processes, data, hardware, and software. As an example, consider a typical payroll system wherein data is stored in separate tables. So payroll system here if I have to make a payroll system, it consists of many things. Okay, first, let's say I'm running an organization and I have like 1,000 employees. Okay, so I need the designation of each employee to pay them accordingly, according to their salary that is being specified in the system. So all this information goes into a table, a database. Okay, as you can see here. So we have a database which store all the information of the employees, their name, their address, the designation, the date of joining, etc. Okay, and then this information is being pulled out, connected with a software that will pull this information and display the details of the pay of that employee. Okay, this whole thing consists of hardware, which will be monitor, which will need to display the information. It consists of user interface, a display screen, a database. Um, so all those things that we have just discussed, it will consist of your hardware, software, processes, people, data, right? Likewise, you will have many such examples of information systems, right? This is just one example. For example, library management system, in which the book, the ISBN number of the book, the price of the book, the author, all those details are being stored. And when you go to rent a book from a library of to look out for a book in a library, you just see the user interface. You just see a display screen wherein you can search everything. But there is a whole software or a whole information system that has been worked in the backend to create and to operate that screen to you. Okay. Likewise, you can have other examples, airline reservation system, hotel booking system. All these are the examples of information system. One of the very familiar example would be when you register for a certain course and SGCC. That is also an example of an information system. What you see is just a screen with the number of courses, and then you get an option of enrolling into the course or not, and then paying the fees. But this whole system is being designed, okay? And that is a good example of an information system. Now, information system generally facilitate businesses, generally is they're used in businesses. And there are many internet business strategies. IT enable companies to operate on a global scale, connecting with customers and suppliers worldwide. So there is where again the information system or information technology will be used. So information technology is used in facilitating businesses. It enables companies to operate on a global scale, connecting with customers and suppliers worldwide. It also allows seamless access to the information across devices for modern business operations. Now, nowadays, because of the huge data that is generated every second, businesses are increasingly moving to the cloud, leveraging its scalability, cost effectiveness, and accessibility and agility. And this is all being made possible because of the information technology, right? Now, nowadays, everybody is moving towards e-commerce, wherein they are selling products using the features of e-commerce. That includes business to customers and business to businesses. Business to customers, wherein consumers use the internet to purchase products and services online, benefiting from research capabilities, price comparison, and convenient pay options. Business to business is something wherein the volume of B2B transaction exceeds B2C, with businesses relying on IT to manage supply chains and inventory effectively. So if I have to, let's say, model a business operation, it would look something like this, okay? Wherein, let's say, there were some certain events, and then the whole processing is being done. Think of it as in, let's say, you open Amazon.com, and in that, after opening Amazon.com, you search for a particular product, okay? And then you find the product of your interest and you added it to the cart. So that could be the event that has happened, right? You added, then what do? You check out, you pay. All this is being processed, okay? So when we talk about modeling a business, this is just a very simple example of modeling business operations. And don't worry, don't get overwhelmed by looking at it. You're going to learn how to design this model or how to make this model. For just an example, let's say event that has happened is receive sales order. So event is something that triggers the system. Okay. Process, what are the process involved? You check the customer status, verify the customer credit, enter customer order data, and complete sales order. It is a simple business model which consists of an event, three processes, and a result. These models, when we create a model or a diagram using system analysis and design, we use certain notations, okay? So if you'll see here, this sample uses business process modeling notations, which represents event in a circle, processes, and workflow. So this is like what we have seen in the previous slide, the same slide, but in a different way, wherein we have used the business modeling notation, business process modeling notations, circle for the events, processes, and for different processes, we have used a rectangle with curved edges, right? This is how it would look like. Both of the diagram are showing the same thing, but when we model a system, this is a very simple system. Generally, we create a big model, okay? Therein, you need to follow certain notations, which is being shown in this slide, wherein we receive the sales order, check customer status, verify customer credit, enter customer order data, and complete sales order. Right. Okay. Let's talk about business information system. So the whole system, it involves a lot of things, okay? Which involves transaction processing system, business support system, user productivity systems, etc. So transaction processing system handle the day-to-day operations of a businesses, ensuring the smooth processing of routine transaction. These systems manage processes like customer order processing, accounts receivable, warranty claims. So these include, all these things which are critical to the operation of any business, like warranty sales, accounts receivable, order processing, etc. They're designed to efficiently process large volumes of data with speed and accuracy, ensuring that business can operate effectively. The other one that consists that is there in the information system is a business support system. It provides essential information to users at all levels of a company. This system include management information system, which help managers make informed decisions by providing timely and relevant information. They also encompass technologies like radio frequency identification that tracks and manages assets and inventory. Then you have user productivity system, which include technologies that enhance the efficiency and productivity of the employees, which include groupware, which enables collaboration and data sharing among team members, and digital assistant that help manage tasks and schedules. So for example, GitHub or SharePoint, okay? So it allows collaborations and data sharing among team. So information system consists of transaction processing system, business support system, user productivity system integration, which is the process of combining various systems, such as like when you have all those systems. So consider it as like you have these three systems, and then you have to integrate these systems into one to make it operational. Okay, that is what is system integration. You integrate all these things, okay, a process, day-to-day operations, the business support system, and the user productivity system into one system. So it is the process, System integration is the process of combining various systems into one cohesive whole system. This integration ensures that the data flows seamlessly across different function and organization levels, supporting the overall strategic goals of the company. And in that, you need people in different roles. So in organization, you have different roles to do all these processings. So we have top managers, middle managers, and knowledge workers. So top managers focus on developing long-range strategic plans using cohesive data and decision support system. Middle managers provide guidance, resources, and feedback to their teams, while knowledge workers support the organization's core functions by leveraging data and insight into various systems. So you need resources to integrate all these things. That resources will be managed by the middle managers, and middle managers will be managed again by the top managers that are a direct communicator to the top management. This structure helps ensure that the organization operates efficiently and can adapt to changes in the business environment. So if I have to talk about a transaction processing system or a sales transaction, it would look something like this. This picture actually shows a single sales transaction, which consists of 6 separate tasks, which include verifying customer data, checking credit status. So whenever, let's say somebody logs into the Amazon.com, okay, then you put your credentials to get into the system. Okay, and the system will verify whether you are a customer of the Amazon or not, and immediately your details will be pulled up in the back end, like what is your order history, how much you have ordered, etc. All those things. Then check your credit status, check stock status, post to accounts receivable, adjust inventory levels. So if you have ordered something, let's say, there were like, let's say you ordered a laptop, okay, a Max laptop, okay, not a Max laptop, but an HP laptop from Amazon, okay. Now, when you ordered one laptop, and let's say they have 10 laptops in their inventory, after your order is done and after it is being shipped, the inventory is adjusted, okay. So that whole thing, and then the sales file is also updated. So this whole thing is a part of an information system. And again, to support this, all these transaction processing systems, system integration, business needs, all this is being done at different organization levels, which is being shown in this slide. So this slide shows an organization model that identifies business functions and organization levels. So all these things is being done at different levels by different departments. So we have human resource department that take care of the employees, again, the employee payrolls, the policies that they are enrolled in, the name, address, phone number, all those details. We have accounting department that takes care of the salaries, sales department that will take care of the sales, marketing that will take care of marketing the product so that it reach more and more customers. Then you have production, you have information technology department, and each level there are top managers. So in each of these departments, there are top managers, there are middle managers, knowledge workers, supervisors, and team leaders, and operational employees. So if we'll talk about an information system as a whole, in an organization, there are different departments, and each department, there are different levels managed by different people. That includes top managers, middle managers, knowledge workers, supervisors, team leaders, operational employees, etc. So if I have to talk about supervisors and team leaders, they oversee operational employees and carry out day-to-day functions. Operational employees rely on the system to enter and receive data they need to perform their jobs. So they rely on operational employees, generally they rely on transaction processing systems to enter and receive data that they need to perform their jobs. They're empowered to handle tasks and make decisions that were assigned previously to supervisors. If we'll talk about systems development, then developing an IT system is both an art and a science. There are several methodologies that you can choose from, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. Whether you prefer the structured approach of traditional methods of the flexibility of agile techniques, understanding these technologies is crucial for successful IT department or IT development. So it consists of a structured analysis. There are different approaches, which is being listed on the slide. So there are like structured analysis, which is a traditional phased approach that relies on detailed documentation and a clear plan. Then you can have object-oriented analysis that focuses on modeling systems as collection of objects that represent real-world entities. And then agile methods, which emphasize flexibility, continuous feedback, and iterative development, making them well-suited for dynamic business environments. We're going to learn all these things in this course in details. Okay. So to do or to facilitate all these, you have the IT department, which is the heart of any modern organization. Now, when we talk about system development, it consists of various different tasks, one of which is prototyping. So it's like, think of it as you have a project proposal or you want to develop a website, okay? And you have to develop a website, but it's not something that you can build it in one day. You have to plan it, okay? And let's say you are developing the first page of your website. So you have to plan, how does the first page of the website would look like? How will the navigation work? If you click on something, what will be the next page, right? So instead of developing a full-phased application, you can develop a prototype, okay? Prototype is early working version of an information system. It's not a fully developed system. It's just an early working version of an information system. You generally need prototype to show it to the higher management or to, if you are raising the fund, you would like to show the prototype in the fundraising events, etc. The disadvantage is important decisions might be made before businesses or IT issues are thoroughly understood. Prototypes based on careful fact-finding and model techniques can be extremely valuable. So it's an important part of, again, your system development, wherein you develop a prototype, which is an early version of an information system. Now, you would require tools to develop your system. Those tools could be computer-aided systems engineering tools, which we call it as a case tools, which is nothing but the software which are available, which you can use to design the model of your system. For example, I just gave you an example of making a prototype of your website. So you have different tools which you can use, certain wireframing tools. You can use Xure, that is Axure. You can use Visio. Some people can use, you have those facilities in Microsoft Word as well. Okay, again, but it is more time consuming. So you can use the professional tools to design your website. So those are called as computer-aided system engineering tools, which is again a part of the system development and crucial for system development. There are computer-aided software engineering tools. It provides an overall framework. These tools support design methodologies and generate program code. So depending upon the size, an IT department, an information technology department consists of a director, an application development team, a system support and security team, user support team, database administration team, network administration, web support, quality assurance, etc. So depending upon the size of an organization, an IT project, okay, or a system development would involve various teams that is being listed on the slide. So a team for developing the application, a team that will take care of the security of your system, a team that will take care of the user support, a team that will take care of the data that goes into the database, a team that will take care of the network administration, providing internet, providing the connectivity, providing the right software in your system, a team that will take care of the web support, if you're designing a website, for example, or a team that will take care of the quality of your software, like your software should be free from any bug. Okay. Quality assurance is a team basically that will take care of the testing of your software. Okay. And that also defines the quality of your software. So when we talk about the information technology department, it consists of different teams or development teams. So if we talk about the application development, systems are developed by teams consisting of users, managers, and IT staff members. System support and security provide vital protection and maintenance services. User support team provide users with technical information, training, and productivity support, which is also called as a help desk. Same way, database administration involves data design, management, security backup, and access. Network administration includes hardware and software maintenance, support, and security. That generally take care of your laptops, the software that goes into your laptop, and security. Web support are the specialists design and construct web pages, monitor traffic, and manage hardware and software. And same way, quality assurance team is a team that reviews and tests all applications and system changes to verify specification and software quality standards. Again, in this, a very vital role is being played by the system analyst who investigates, analyzes, designs, develops, installs, evaluates, and maintains a company's information system. It's a very, very important role. It constantly interacts with users and managers within and outside the organization. So developers who are developing the software, all those progress is being communicated to the stakeholders, let's say. Okay. System analysts act as a translator to managers and programs. They are the best line of defense in an IT disaster. And the most valuable skill that a system analyst should have is ability to listen. Because when you listen to the user requirement, then only you will be able to design a system that will meet the user requirement. A system or a software that is being designed which does not meet a user requirement is of no use. And all this is possible if you have the ability to listen and capture every requirement of the client that is crucial for designing the system. They also seek feedback from users to ensure that systems do not go off track. And again, this feedback is also communicated to the developer. So they are basically a translator between the manager to managers and programmers and the stakeholders. They have the necessary skills. System analysts have the knowledge, skills, and education. They have required for designing a system. They have the respective technical knowledge. They should have good communication and business skills. They should have good critical thinking skills. And generally, most of the companies that hire system analysts look for the college degree in information system, science, or businesses. Some IT experience is required as well. So there are certifications which you can do to become a system analyst. And those certifications generally helps IT professionals learn new skills and gain recognition for efforts. There is a huge lot of opportunity in the system analyst career role. Companies need system analysts to apply new information technology. Explosion in e-commerce will fuel IT job growth, and important factors that you should be considering for applying for those roles is job titles, company organization size, salary, location, future growth, and corporate culture. Now, when we talk about the trends in information technology, one of the fastest evolving industries is information technology, as we have just seen. And now it is AI. But again, AI, for developing that system also, you need system analysis and design. So information technology is one of the fastest evolving industries. What it requires, the knowledge of the current trend, and which is vital for being successful or is vital for developing a successful information system. What you need to know to be in this field or to be successful in this field is, and these are again the trends that are, these are the current trends that are there in the information technology field. Agile methods, cloud computing, data science, mobile devices, service orientation, social media, and again, the AI, artificial intelligence. Now we're going to learn all this in this course every week, week by week. What you have seen in this session is just an introduction to system analysis and design. We're going to learn about this in detail in the subsequent weeks. That's all for this week, and I will see you in the next video on analysis of the business case or business case analysis. Thank you.